Coach Jeremy Hirschkorn here at Jet Movement Academy, and I've got a workout for you today that is only going to require one medicine ball, okay, or something similar. You could use a sandbag, you could use a dumbbell, kettlebell, but yeah, just one item, ranging anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds. I'm going to be using a 20-pound medicine ball. Okay, so follow along through the 10 exercises, and you should get a nice full body workout in limited space, limited equipment. Okay. Our first exercise is going to be in a square position. Okay, you see that here. We call this the tiger position. Hips are back just a little bit, and we're going to go into a rotation here. I'm keeping my eyes straight forward, and I'm going to try to maintain that stance from the waist down. A little bit of twist in the lower body you can see, and I'm going to start off slow and then speed this up as we go. Now we're going to go into a split stance, one foot behind the other, heel up. As you can see from the side view there, feet nice and square with the knees and the hips here. And we're going to go into a rotation here as well. Okay, maintaining that good head posture, keeping the eyes forward. Okay, you can start off slow with this one as the intensity will try to kind of pull you over to the side. Okay, make sure you're switching feet to get a good even effect on both sides of the body. And now we're back into a square position here. Okay, and we're going to roll through our spine here to lower that medicine ball. So from the side view, you can kind of see that the hips aren't really moving much. We're just rolling through the spine. Okay, so we're going to do a forward and back. Okay, and then we're going to do a side to side as well. So we get multiple angles here. Okay, you can see that roll in the back there through the spine, each vertebrae trying to do some work. Okay, looking at this from the front view, yeah, you can see that I'm not doing much of a hip hinge. Okay, my lower body's not moving. Yeah, I'm not twisting. I'm just trying to create a nice forward and back plane and then a nice side to side plane as well. Okay, now we're back to kind of more of a deadlift position, maybe a little bit wider with the feet. Okay, we're going to pick the ball up with a nice flat back, and then we're going to push through the hips to stand us back up. Okay, so we're pulling that ball to our chest first. Okay, pull it in, push through the feet, hips forward to lift it up. I'm trying to keep that neutral spine through the whole movement. Nice, good core brace going on. Okay, we'll give it to you from the front view here. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Okay, I'm not trying to move through my neck at all. I'm looking, down at the ground as I pick that ball up, and then looking forward as I stand up. Okay, now we're going to go into a squat to pick up the ball. Okay, get a good squat, and then we're going to use that momentum to bring the ball up to our shoulder. Okay, we're going to get that nice core brace at the top as that ball rests on our shoulder for a second, and then back down. Okay, knees getting out of the way of that medicine ball. Okay, I'm not shoving my knees forward. Good tall posture at the top. Okay, back to that split stance now. Okay, you can see from the side view here. Now we're going to do some extensions out front with the arms, just giving a nice chest press. You can see that I'm not leaning back as I press that ball. I'm trying to keep that good neutral posture. Again, my core is working hard here, and I'm trying to keep that tempo slow as I press through the ball. Okay, again, make sure you switch feet whenever we're doing a split stance movement. Keep it even on both sides. All right, now we're going to do a nice bear hug, going into a squat. We're going to try to initiate that squat with that hip hinge. So you can see my hips go back first, get a good squat in, keeping that neutral spine, good 90-degree angle bend in the knees, okay, not moving the feet around. Okay, as we look at the front view, you can see the path of the knees getting out of the way to open up those hips and allow me to sit down in there without too much spinal movement. Okay, I'm really bear hugging that ball as well. Okay, back to that split stance. Now we're going to do a rotation as we hinge down. Okay, reaching across that leg that's out front. Okay, and then rotating the other way. You can see I'm not overextending my back as I go up at the top. Okay, we'll get a front view here. Okay, across that leg and then across that other shoulder. Okay, you can start these off fairly slow as well to get a feel for them before you start ripping them out. Okay, now we're going through a split stance where we're walking from one split stance to the other, and we're going to move that ball up and over our head from side to side as we do it. Okay, things to look out for here is I'm trying to get a good rotation, a little bit of a hip hinge. Okay, and I'm really getting those feet dug into the ground. They're working hard as that ball goes side to side. And I'll be bringing that ball to the same side of the foot that's forward each time as well. Okay, good forward head, or good neutral head posture, eyes forward. Okay, now we're back to a bear hug here. We're going to go into a high knee march. Okay, bringing those knees up high without leaning back. Trying to make sure that I'm keeping that post leg, that foot that's staying down, that leg is staying, fairly straight. I'm not locked out. I'm not hyperextended with that knee. And then my real focus is, can I bring that knee up to that 90 without bending forward with my upper body or leaning back?